Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel Android Gateway 6. In today's video I am going to explain the answers of MCQs test as well as audio test of today's. So if you are new on my YouTube channel then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Before we start this test you must read these transcription guidelines. Without reading and implementing these guidelines, you cannot pass the test very easily. So let's start first part of the test, which is MCQs test. Here you can see to apply for transcriber position, you must complete quiz 100% correct using our guidelines. These are their guidelines which are well elaborated. You can find each question answer by reading these guidelines. Each question can have one or more correct answers. So you must be very careful while watching this video and don't skip any part. If you will skip any part of this video then you will not be able to find the correct answers and ultimately your application will be declined. I have also made a video in which I have given all the Go transcript to questions with their answers. Almost there are 50 questions with their answers whose link is provided in this video description. So you just go to this video description and check out the first link. So let's start it. Here is the first question. What is the correct way to mark false starts in full verbatim? The main keyword in this question is false starts. So you simply have to go to guidelines, press Ctrl F and then search with the keyword false starts. Okay, IUM wanted. Here you can see there are two dashes and then there is a space after these two dashes. I have dreamed of becoming a musician. So let's see the options of this question. A option is correct. I went to, here you can see there are two dashes, then there is space. So this option is strictly according to the guidelines. So A option is correct, B option is wrong, C option is also wrong. Second question is, if a speaker spells the word, how will it look in the transcription? The main keyword is spells. So go to guidelines and search with the main keyword. Okay. If a speaker spells a word or a name, example, my name is Anna, then Anna must be written like this. So let's see the options of this question. A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is wrong and D option is correct. My name is Jintair. Jintair must be written like this according to the guidelines. Third question is, I dashed to the gym last night. This is an easiest one. A option is correct. I went to the gym last night. B option is wrong. C option is wrong. D option is wrong. Fourth question is, why is it important to pass the test on your own and without anybody's help? So let's see the options of this question. A option is correct. Knowledge of GT guidelines is a must while working at Go Transcript. If you cannot pass the test on your own, how can you expect to be a successful worker at Go Transcript? Also, if you cannot provide quality work, you will be removed from the team. So A option is correct and B option is wrong. You can search this with the keyword team. You can see you might be removed from the team. You have to fulfill their requirements, otherwise you will be removed from the team. So A option is correct and B option is wrong. Fifth question is, what is timestamping and what are the types of timestamping? Main keyword is timestamping. So go to guidelines and search with the keyword timestamping. Okay, timestamping time format must be like this, always in bold. Always consider the whole file when you are timestamping. For example, if you do the 20 to 30 minutes part, your timestamping should start at 20:0. It will be after every 2 minutes and every time the speaker changes. So A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is correct. Timestamping is a method of acknowledging the exact time in the audio. It can be done on the change of a speaker or every 2 minutes unless a client specifies otherwise. Sixth question is, what are the basic rules a worker should follow while transcribing the audio? A option is correct. When quoting, the first word of a complete sentence should be capitalized. You can search this by searching with the keyword quoting. When quoting, the first word of a complete sentence should be capitalized. So A option is correct. B option is also correct. You should never use exclamation marks. Let's search with the keyword exclamation. Never use exclamation marks. C option is also correct. The beginning of every sentence should be capitalized. Let's search with the keyword beginning. Okay, the beginning of every sentence should be capitalized. So all the options are correct for this question. Seventh question is, how should you transcribe hours? Okay, times of the day and dates, always capitalized AM and PM. Do this: 2:45 PM, 5 AM. When using o'clock, spell out the numbers 11 o'clock, etc. So A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is correct. 2 PM, 11:45 AM, 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Eighth question is, it is a problem that needs to be dealt dash. This is another easiest question. A option is wrong, B option is wrong, C option is correct, dealt with. D option is wrong and E option is also wrong. Ninth question is, files are transcribed in. Let's search with the keyword American. Okay, use US American spellings. Only use different spelling if a client asks that in the comments. Use Grammarly. Okay, so A option is correct. American English unless a client states otherwise. B option is wrong, C option is wrong, and D option is also wrong. The 10th question is, which sentence or sentences are correctly capitalized and punctuated? A option is correct. Jack tried new diet but still gained weight. You can search this in the guidelines by searching with the keyword Jack. Okay, this is a correct one. This is also correct. And this is incorrect. So let's see the options of this question. A option is correct, B option is wrong, C option is correct, and D option is also wrong. So now you have to scroll down and click on this confirm button.
This audio is
Here
used.
you can see the audio test. So it means our MCQs test is 100% accurate. That's why we have qualified for this audio test. To become a transcriber, you must do their test job using their guidelines. You need to transcribe the audio below. In other words, you need to type everything that you hear. Also, don't forget to use their transcription rules. The test job must needs to be done in clean verbatim without time stamping. If you want, you can try doing the old test. There you will see what errors you have made. So click on this old test. Okay, on this page you can find old Go transcript test. After finishing these tests, you will see what mistakes you have made. So these are some of their old tests. So I will strongly recommend you to please try this. It will be very helpful for you to highlight your mistakes. These are their guidelines and these are some of their tool settings. And here is the audio. So you can also convert any audio or video into text automatically for free by watching my tutorial, whose link is also provided in this video description. So let's play this audio and type it.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go.
This audio is used for the transcriber test for Go Transcript.
Reports from the field service of the U.S.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go Transcript.
I have no idea yet what is going to be contained in this particular test. It's supposed to include things that you would have to look up in the guidelines. Like for example, if I say the number 1500, or if I say that all right is supposed to be 2 words. Problem is, a lot of you won't look up anything in the guidelines if your life depended on it. I mean, not that it does, okay? Still, getting this particular job does depend on it. So right here in this first paragraph, I've sprinkled a few things you'd have to have looked up in the guidelines to get right. Will you do it though? I'm wondering, because a lot of people seem to think all they have to do is apply. They think it doesn't matter if they actually finish the audio test, not realizing that it's actually the most important part. This is where we find out whether you can follow simple instructions, like check in the Go Transcript guidelines to see how to format it if the speaker puts 2 numbers in the same sentence, like 3 and 18. That's very important, so let's see if you do that correctly or not. Another thing you need to look up is how long your paragraphs are supposed to be. There's a section in the aforementioned guidelines telling you exactly how long they should be, and yet we get a lot of tests that are just one big blob of a paragraph. It's sad, really, because even when people get every word of the audio transcribed correctly, they still fail because of formatting errors. In fact, I'd say that only 5 out of 100 people actually get through. Another problem people have with formatting numbers is not understanding the difference between how you format numbers used to denote years versus the same number used to describe the year. It's even more confusing when you have the same number describing the same type of thing, but in different ways. Let me clarify that. For example, someone might be talking about an event that occurred in the year 2000, and in the very next sentence say that it has been over 2,000 years since that event happened. It's the same number, and they're even describing the same thing, years, but one of them will have a comma and one won't. If you get that right, you may be well on your way to making hundreds of thousands of pennies as a transcriber, so good luck.
This audio is used for the transcriber test at Go Transcript.
F1 to skip back 2 seconds, F2 skip forward 2 seconds, F3 slower, F4 faster, These are timestamp keyboard shortcuts. These are speaker tags. This is text templates. Control plus B for bold. Control plus I for italic. Control plus Z to undo one action. Control plus Y to redo one action. Control plus A to select all text. So now you have to scroll down. These are their speaker tags, and these are text templates, and here you can see the option send it for review. So now you have to click on this send it for review. Once you send your completed test, the reviewing process can take up to 60 days. Once our team checks your test, you will get an email letting you know whether you passed or not. Here they are saying 60 days, but mostly they get back within 2 or 3 days letting you know whether you passed or not. So that's the video for today. I hope you will like it, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. If you have any kind of question, you simply ask in the comment section. I will try my best to reply your queries as soon as possible. Thank you, keep watching, and best of luck.